Hello everyone, my name is QuadLy and this is a very quick video for players that love to play the game solo and farm the star chart resources on their own. I will show you some mechanics, techniques and builds for farming star chart resources, but before I start I just want to say that this is a mini-series about how farming works in Warframe for both solo and public players. This video is a part 2 of the series, so be sure to check the previous one. But let's go now and start with the mechanics. There is 3 types of resources by rarity: common, uncommon, and rare. Every planet has 4 or more resources, which you can see in the bottom right corner while looking at the planet. The resources you will find mostly come from crates and specific resource deposits. It doesn't matter where you farm them though, as long as the resource is said to be on that specific planet. You may also get after assassination targets for the rare resources. If you want to farm the resources from the enemies, you need to first unlock Steel Path, the endgame of Warframe. It is definitely the best way for all players, even solo ones, to farm resources there because of the abnormal enemy counts and better loot drop chances. Again, this way your main loot source are the enemies. Normal endless missions are just not good. Okay, now let's see how to get yourself the resources from the crates, your primary way of getting resources for quite some time. When you come into a mission, the resources will be displayed on the minimap like little white boxes. You will need to see as many of them as possible on your minimap, and to do that there's a few mods. Thieves' Wit, Loot Detector, and Animal Instinct. These 3 mods increase your vision of resources on the map, so this is really nice to have. The second set of mods focuses on vacuuming the resources on the ground from further away, so you don't have to go right over them, you will just suck them in. It will save you a lot of time and nerves, for real. There is 2 mods, one for companions and one for sentinels. The sentinel one is called Vacuum and the companion one is called Fetch. For real, I never play without these mods on my compadres because it is extremely useful to have them. It is very important to know though that if your companion or sentinel dies, the loot vacuum will stop working, so yeah, mod them as good as possible. You may also use a mod called Scavenge for your companions, which has a 90% chance to open lockers. Not the best mod because you need to wait for your companions, but it is still quite nice. Another mod for exclusively Carrier and Carrier Prime called Looter will destroy crates in 12-meter radius. You may get this mod from Simaris, but for real, it is not worth it. Those are actually all the mods that improve your resource visibility and gathering, so now we will go over the few gimmicky mechanics which are not the best since they require a bit of work, but mostly pay off, especially if looking for a specific resource. First one is the Sentinels. There is a mod called Spare Parts which has a 45% drop chance the Sentinel will drop one rare resource upon death. You may also combine this mod with the Regen or even Regen Prime mod, which will give your companion more chances to die and give you resources on a bit larger scale. Another mod you can also add is the Sacrifice mod. This mod is quite nice because the enemies most of the time attack you and not your Sentinel, so you just get downed and the Sentinel will sacrifice for you and get destroyed, so yeah, you get the loot. For real, this is a great way to farm specific resources that have no deposit of their own. I'm looking at Tellurium, but yeah, just die, get revived by your Sentinel so it dies, and that's it. Let me show you. By just standing around and enemies shooting at me, I get downed, and thanks to the Sacrifice mod, the companion will revive me, get destroyed, and appear again thanks to the Regen mod. This way is quite boring to do, sure, but you do need Tellurium somehow, and this is a low effort, easy grind. Most of the time you should really use this technique for the rarer resources only because it is so boring for real. But yeah, let's continue now to a build I have for Warframe Xaku, the Cratebreaking build. I have already made a video about this specific build, but for real, let me just quickly show you what it does. The Xaku build focuses on efficiency and rage. By using the Xaku's Fort ability, you will destroy every single crate around you, so yeah, extremely useful. Besides that, you may also get yourself Max Pool ability on Xaku with the Greedy Pool Augment, which makes it far easier and faster to suck up loot. I warn you though, this is extremely boring and very expensive as well, so just running around and destroying crates with melee weapons is good enough. There is also countless other builds that are for Cratebreaking, like one for, I think it's Limbo and more, I don't even know. For the end, I just really want to quickly summarize the whole video. By getting yourself vacuum mods and loot visibility detection mods, you will see where resources are and you will vacuum them in. The best way for farming solo is definitely destroying crates, but when you can do Steel Path, the endless missions of it, solo for some time, you should do that. This is definitely the best way altogether. However, if you can't, you're stuck with containers. Don't even try to do normal endless missions. For real though, that is it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, maybe even subscribe. And also don't forget to ask me questions down in the comments. I most of the time, if not always, answer them. So yeah. Thank you again and have a nice day. Bye guys.